coat of leather and we'll get started. Coming out with it, it's Yoder. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Hokies' return team didn't help matters out much with that one. This is the quintessential blue-collar versus white-collar perception as they square off for the Commonwealth Cup.
These two teams just don't like each other. When Virginia Tech and Virginia take the field, man, there is a lot of hitting going on.
Yeah, and it's always cool because it's later in the year, it's cold outside, and just the hitting, the physicality, the disdain for each other is so much fun to watch late in the season.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. It's complete to the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 35, he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Hokies in the hurry up. To the ground, he's got it again. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible.
Unleashes one deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. Red pass, it's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. The Hokies will move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Powers through. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. The Cavaliers' offense will go to work for the 1st time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. He's back to throw on second down. He looks that one in nicely. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, the ground game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Finds his tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Crosses the 30, he's got away. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a 1st down for his team. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the running back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Cavaliers are on the move. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Power football with the run. Nice move there. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll leave it with him. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wide out in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. 2nd down after that incompletion. They'll give it to the back.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
We know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown. Ready to try the point after.
right down the boulevard. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 10 over Vanderbilt. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Puck, he lofts it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This offensive line does such a good job communicating in their pass protection. You can see guys passing defenders off to one another, and that's why the quarterback had so much time to complete that throw deep downfield.
Didn't take them long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They want to throw it. Feeling some heat. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On second down, they'll take to the air. He makes a grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. Quick pass on the fly motion. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. He wants to throw. Going up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wells.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. splits the uprights right down the middle.
I'll tell you, man, this kid has NFL-type leg strength. He just booted that into the wind, and that was no problem.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia has it back, the Cavalier offense headed to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A little screen to the running back. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On second down, looking again to throw. Makes his connection. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air on first down. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Still on his feet at the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On second down, just keeps firing. Caught on the outside, it's Robinson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Going for it all. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. The Hokies will kick it away to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Cavaliers will snap it on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia!
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. If we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Landry. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Breaks the tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pressure coming. Gets open down the middle. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Pulls and fires complete. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He's looking to throw it. On the move, he fires. It's caught. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Hokies want to crank the tempo. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the back. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Holds it in. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. It's complete. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Snags a quick pass on the left. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll try to pop the draw. At the 20, he's got space. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
How about the ball carrier on that explosive play, backed up inside his own 10-yard line, and is running out in the open field, making people miss, and finally giving his offense some room to operate, really get this drive going.
Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Zings it complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Cavaliers are in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Makes the catch and knocked down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They try to pop a run on the draw. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting him in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robinson. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. He's going to pass on second down. Quick strike complete. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They could really use a few yards here on third down, because from here it would be a 61-yard attempt. Finds his man. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Now on first down after that completion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Hokies have moved it inside the 20. Wants to throw on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Third and inches coming. This is the kind of play where every fiber of your being is tested. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Field goal is good. And now they regain the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there, and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
And the returner will be brought down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Quick release by the QB, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Virginia! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Going up top on first down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third down, going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Fights off a defender. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that.